Not too bad, right?
Let me ask you a question. What's your sign?
My sign? I'm a Leo. What, are you a Leo? Or you hate Leos? Well, it's funny. I do this thing where I work at a spa on the weekends, and I'm the only one who goes out of my way to like make sure my room smells good. I get some essential oils going.
That's how it's supposed to be, yes.
Everybody else is like very basic and like they don't care. I'm like, what?
That's how it's supposed to be. Smelling good, comfortable.
Okay, so what's going on? What's hurting? What's sore?
So my back. So I got into it, before, like 6 years ago, I got into an accident. That feels so good. Yes, that feels so good. But I got into an accident, and they said that I had a bulging disc.
Bulging disc?
Yes, like when I got an MRI. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know really what it is, but I know sometimes my back do be hurt. I don't know if it's from, like, me having a child and getting the epidural.
Oh, you have kids?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah, one. That feels so, so good.
It's funny. I think it's kind of weird how we're so quick to go to the doctors, get pain medication, and do all the typical doctor stuff. But I'm like, isn't a massage just way better?
Yes, it is. I think people should get a massage often. I think they don't get them enough.
You would think more people would get them, but
Because you know what? I don't think they know it's that important. That's what it is. No, I don't think they know it's important. Until you get them, you'll be like, oh, man, I liked that feeling. I want to do it again and again. I think that they are recommended. That if people get massages once a month, like, this feels so good. Okay. Like, once a month. I'm probably all tensed up and everything.
oh yeah. Yeah, so you work standing on your feet. So what happens is, let's say you do have a bulging disc or, just regular aches and pains because you're a human being. What happens is your body starts compensating. So you start standing a little weird. You might put a little bit more pressure on one foot than the other.
I know what you're saying.
So one small problem becomes to like 20 different problems,
Yes, it does. It does. And then, we don't really take breaks there. So we just started taking breaks. This feels so good. We just started taking breaks, so we really don't take them. I did not know these hands can do this. I think this is recommended once a month. Sometimes, when people be stressed out, they just, part of that, I think 20% that is 20% of that, they need a massage.
Yep.
The other 20% be their problems. But they need a massage. They probably think better. Because you feel, when you feel good, you think good and look good. So where are you from?
So I'm Dominican.
Okay. Okay.
What about you?
Here, Tampa, Florida.
Really? Born and raised?
Mm-hmm.
That's like rare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tampa, Florida.
Have you traveled anywhere or no?
So my family is from Alabama. That's the most I traveled to, really. I went to Atlanta before. I went to Puerto Rico one time. And that's it, really. But I do want to travel. Just don't want to be at Krispy Kreme.
And they got you working at two different ones.
Yes, they do.
Interesting. I didn't know it worked like that.
Yeah. So the other one, they need help over there. One of their managers are gone. So I go over there and fill in. But the lady is on vacation, so that's another reason too. The general manager.
How long you been working there?
Since last year, January. Started January, 3rd, 2024. I really like it because they get, it's kind of like easy.
Yeah.
It's nothing, we don't really make the donuts.
I
So,
figured.
yeah, we don't make them. So they come fresh every day.
Yeah.
We don't make them. Another store makes them every day and they bring them to us in the morning. But it's easy. You don't have to do too much, and then you get paid every week, stuff like that. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now I'm not getting donuts with my iced coffee. Trying to get summer ready.
Me too. I eat a donut every day.
I'll be looking at them too. I'm like, oh, tempting, but no,
You know, you
just.
can when the hot light on, just say, "Can I get a hot light donut?" No, it's a free one. Yep, and go right along with your frozen drink.
No, I don't want to get tempted.
No, when I started telling people that, I see the same people I told they come in there and through the drive-through like, "Can I get a hot light donut?"
So I had no idea you had tattoos. Any stories?
No, not really. So the ones over here in my arm, but I don't like that. So let me tell you, when I first got them, that was the first one I got on my arm. And I no, it was on my leg. That's the one I got. It would hurt it so bad. But I'm on my arm. It took like 2 weeks. He did the big ones first, and then he did the small ones. Cause I said, I could not take it. I was supposed to get more stars and stuff, but it hurt it so bad. I don't really like tattoos, but I do want to get it fixed. And then I got my name. I don't really like tattoos too much because it hurts.
So wait, you got your own name
Yeah,
tattooed on you?
yeah, right here. You
I don't
see
think
it?
I've ever seen that before.
Just right on the back, right here. You see it?
I thought it was like maybe your grandma or something.
No, that's me. That's me.
That's funny.
Sierra.
So now you'll never forget it, I guess.
No, no. Uh-uh. Like when you go down, it feels so good. Like up to it, that's all of it. I could tell I'm so tensed up.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that come from?
Where,
This,
where does it come from, the
yeah, like
tension?
stress.
You tell me, it's your body.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
No, it's a combination of what we do physically and then what happens to us mentally.
Mm.
So something as simple as like, ugh, I have to go to work, or oh, I got to deal with like annoying family or whatever it may be. Anything can stress you out, and then it could manifest physically in your body.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like I have a lot of clients that they work sitting down, like at an office all day,
Mm-hmm.
and there's something about the human experience where we genuinely hate that.
Mm-hmm.
So even if somebody thinks they like their job, like there's something about the human body that just hates sitting down in front of a computer, 40 hours a week.
Well, yeah.
And so many of my clients, they're like, man, I have no idea why I'm so stressed, like physically, mentally, whatever it may be. And I'm like, yeah, because your body hates your job. Even if you think you like it, your body hates it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to tell people that because then it's like, what do you do? Quit your job? Like,
No, you're absolutely right. So my other thing I do on the side is I make candles. So that's what I try to do full time in. But so when I started Krispy Kreme, I said I was going to be there for 6 months. It turned into like this long time. Because I want to focus on my business. Because I got to get up at 5 in the morning. It's not a problem, but it becomes a problem in
so
the
you
end.
have your own little side business?
Yes.
What is it?
Candles. I sell candles.
Candles. Oh,
So I like selling them on TikTok.
well, maybe I'll put your TikTok on the description box for this video.
Oh, okay.
Put it
All right.
somewhere
Okay, I
on the
will.
screen.
Sure enough. But yeah, I sell them on TikTok and they are better. I used to sell them on, I had my Shopify account and I sold like a few. Now I'm talking about under 10 and I had that account for so long. My Shopify site. Then when I switched over to TikTok, it seemed like people start buying them on there. But then I started working more, so I started getting a little lazy, and I
Mm.
pushed it to the side. But now I'm like, you know what? I gotta get back into, my candle business and stuff like that. So that's what I'm really focusing on more.
Yeah, what I'm trying to do with this is like showcase what I do. And
Good.
then in doing
Okay.
so, that acts as the advertisement.
Mhm.
So what you can do for your candle business is just, show how you make the candle, show why your candles are different from other people's. And
Okay.
in doing so, people are going to be like, hey, you know what? I want to buy it because so and so.
Got it. Mhm. Yep.
So you have to give people a reason to buy it.
So you do like you edit like in everything your video or
Yeah,
okay.
I'm a one-man band.
That's nice. That's nice. I'm telling you that. That's nice. That's nice.
Because the thing is, like, there are some people out there that they'll just go ahead and pay for a cameraman and crew and have somebody edit and stuff. If I had the funds, sure.
Right. I know what you're saying. Yep. But to do it by yourself that's the better thing, anyways.
Yeah.
You're saving money.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that camera stuff, it seems like it's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like in the thousands. And then you want your video to be a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And if you sit down and you could sit down and learn yourself, you could do it yourself.
Yeah, I remember this is years ago. I'm like a kid just working with like video production stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, being Tampa, I knew so many people who were trying to be rappers.
Okay, gotcha.
And I think it's interesting how like I'll try to talk to them like as like a businessman and try to get their mind from like a business perspective, and like they just don't have it. So it would sound mean if I were to say like, oh, I don't think this guy's gonna make it. But I'm going off of like just from a business perspective, not even like my opinion on like, oh, I think they suck. It's
Right.
like, yeah, this guy doesn't know anything about like how to produce music, where to go, and things like that. And
I know
like,
exactly what you're saying, yeah.
and yeah, growing up, I would always just see so many guys fumble.
Just like that, yeah.
And they think, oh, it's because I'm not a good artist. It's like, your music is fine, I guess, but it's like, why are you paying other people for studio time? Like, just learn how to make the music yourself.
Exactly. Exactly. That's money out of pocket. You're trying to save as much as money you can. Because that's what it's about now. Social media, like, made. I like the fact that social media came out. Because it opened everybody up to do a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back then, marketing was different.
Yeah.
It was totally different, man. You know, I bet you the people that did marketing back then, they probably still make money, but people do their own marketing now.
Mm-hmm.
They actually be hiring other people within. Do you work for me now? That's what they do. They don't go to like, how they used to go to companies and
Yeah.
stuff. No, they have their own people they hire within to do their own video production. So,
I have this funny take. This is kind of bold, all right? So just hear me out.
no, it's fine.
Because I know so many girls who they kind of sort of do things on social media. And I'm talking, they'll post like a picture of whatever, doesn't matter. As long as they're in it, they get like 1,000 views, 1,000 likes, people commenting. And I'm like, man, you have so much power, but you're wasting it on nothing.
So you're talking about the girls who just post like their photos of themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like selfies and like little dumb videos. And like, they'll be working like a regular job and they're like, oh, I hate my job. I'm like, you could be rich if you gave like 50% effort.
Yep. And guess what? You're so right about that. I like that thinking. You're
Yeah.
so right about that.
For me as a man, it's a little different. If I do a backflip and find the cure to cancer, maybe a couple people might like that video.
Oh my God.
But if a girl like just looks pretty and I don't know, shows off her cute outfit, 1,000 views. Like all of a sudden, I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, because it's just the outfit.
Yeah, I can't compete.
But sometimes it just be the outfit. It don't even be the girl.
Yeah.
Because we know that behind the outfit, you still not nothing. But I understand exactly what you're saying, though. They do. You know, social media is everything. Social media, if it's like really a job, like you could really make so much money on there.
Hmm.
It when I open my app up, it's a different world. Oh, that feels so good. It's a
So this
different
is a
world.
hot stone right here.
Okay.
It's gonna help relax the muscles without me needing to like beat you up.
Okay.
Because what a lot of therapists do is they won't use the hot stones and they just go ahead and like dig deep and like they hurt the person and they sometimes bruise them.
Oh, okay.
And
This
for some
is
reason, people get confused and they think like the deeper the better. And
yeah.
I don't understand that.
This pill is so good.
So, so when you're not working or working your side hustle, what do you do? What do you do for fun?
Um, you know what? To be honest, I'm gonna tell you, I'm in the house, and that's what I'm not trying to do. So I'm kind of like in the house, and I really want to focus on my business because I have a lot of things that I have to do. Like I had a store, I had a shop to be honest, but I was making money online,
Mm,
and I closed that down because people wasn't coming in, and plus I wasn't going there enough.
yeah,
So that's how that was. So I ended up getting the storage. And now when I put everything in there, everything was decent in there. And I want to like at least make videos and stuff. But I can't make it because now I just stuffed everything in there. So things that I really have to do now is like clean the storage out and like purchase my molds for my candles and stuff and just start on that type of stuff right there. It's not gonna take me long. I just gotta start.
yeah.
And that's what I really have to do. So those are the things I have to do.
So why candles? Like how'd you get
So
the mindset to do that first?
um cause I used to so I had this I wanted to do clothes, hair, so much stuff. I wanted to get my own business, and I started all this stuff. So with candles, I was like, let me just try candles out. When I first started out, I just knew people liked the candles. Like I didn't really like them at all. I never had a candle in my life or none of that. So when I did it, I just was just making them, and I wasn't measuring stuff, and I just was doing it. I think for fun. I think I just was doing it because I ran out of other options of things to do. Like I wanted to do nails, I didn't do that. I, I wanted to do clothes, I started and I stopped it. I wanted to do makeup, I started and I stopped
Oh,
it. It's fine.
and put it on silent.
Mm. Yeah, I started and I stopped it. And I don't know, candles just came to me. It did. And I started doing them. And I was like, okay. And then people was like, I really like these. And I was like, candles, I really like that. So I think the more I started to do them, the more I started to love them. And even though I just be playing with my candle business or whatever, I will not stop it because I think I love it and I put a lot of time and effort into it.
Yeah. I met a guy literally last night.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty decent house, nice cars.
Mm-hmm.
All he does is sells crystals on Instagram.
See? Mm-hmm. The crystals are good. You talking about the and I can't say the word amethyst.
Yeah, like those.
Those
Yeah.
types. Okay, it's crazy because I was gonna go to a store it's a store that sells those, and it's on Bears Avenue, and I wanted to go get one of those crystals. The
He sells it like he has all the
really,
stuff in his house and
really.
he uses his house as like the storage.
See,
So,
that's how saving money right
yep.
there. That's how you make more money, saving money. Cause he sell online.
Yeah.
Why have a store? You sell more online than
Hmm.
footwork. No, and then the people that's in the area, you can meet them probably. But yeah, that's good.
Yep.
I like that. See what? So with my candle business. Let me tell you, I started in the house, but it was so much stuff in my house. And the more stuff I got, the more crowded my house started being. So my house was crowded for 1 year until I ended up getting, uh, um, like a little room or whatever, and I was paying for that. It's not a storage. It was like where people, an office room where people can go inside. But I messed up getting that because what happened was you had to go through a door. So I put the address on there. The thing about it, the people couldn't get to the door because the door was locked. So I didn't ever think about that. And then I didn't ever think about it didn't have a window. So I went in there making candles and it don't have a window, you know?
Yeah.
So I had that for like a year, 2 years. And I kind of like gave up in there. I was like so mad. Then I started taking the stuff home to me. So when that's when I started taking it home, I'm like, oh my goodness. I ended up switching over. So that's when I went on. I ended up saying to myself, I'm going to be full time my business. I went from an office space that was 300 to another. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Another bigger space that was way more money, double that. It was like 650, and I went in there for like 5 months, and I did. That's when I got on TikTok. I did good on TikTok, but that money was really going to the rent. So I left out of there and I ended up getting a storage.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, especially in the beginning, if something's cutting into your profits, like, don't even do it.
yeah,
I think one of the best advices I've ever heard, or best advice I've ever heard when it comes to business and things, this guy had said, a good salesman knows how to sell something. A great salesman knows how to give it away for free. And when I first heard that, I'm like, wait, what does that mean?
yeah. What does it mean? I think I heard
So,
it before. What does it mean?
for example, I know how to do a good massage. I know how to go around doing mobile, working at spas, working at a chiropractor's office. When I do that, I'm clearly working directly for the pay of that massage. Right now, I'm giving you a massage for free in hopes that using the footage, put it on the internet, I can attract other customers. So I'm doing something for free, giving it away in hopes that I get
Got
more
it.
later on. And oftentimes in business, you have to know when to give it away for free.
Can I say something to you?
Yeah.
I have psoriasis. You know what psoriasis is?
Remind me.
Psoriasis. It is like skin. Like it's like a skin. Like, like I can't think it. I can't. It's skin. Like you see this on my leg right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on my other leg a lot, and I'll be kind of like ashamed of it. So I did not know that it was gonna be
Full body.
yeah.
If you want, I'll blur it out.
No. You can keep this one. Look, it's really on the other one. Like,
So what is this right here? What am I looking at?
where? You see where?
The tattoo.
Oh, so that's the tattoo. So let's talk about that one. That's my first tattoo, right?
Let me make sure the camera has it. Like,
That's fine, yeah. We can get that. This leg is fine. So that's my first tattoo, right? And this man did it and he stayed in his house. And me and my friend went over there and I was like, I want a lady. He was like, what you want? And I said, I want a lady on he showed me a picture of a lady on a cherry. So that's what that's supposed to be. So when I went home and looked at it, it looked like it was a gorilla on a cherry. Like, if you see her face, it look crazy.
I mean, I don't see a gorilla, but
Do you see her eyes?
it looks like he almost like ran out of space. Like he made the face too small, and then he made the eyes big. Like,
Yes, them eyes so big. It's like she water walk. So, and you know, when I looked at it, I was like, this ain't it. It didn't look like that. I think it got big over the years. Like, she gonna get, over the time, her eyes done wiring up more and more. I said I wanted to change it. I said I wanted to get,
so wait, what are the cherries like? What do they represent? Like,
I was just being like, oh, that's cute. That's right there. I like that. It looked sexy. Yeah, let me get that sexy on the back of my leg and everything. So that's all it was.
That's funny. I think for me, one of the reasons why I don't have tattoos is because like I'll regret it like the next day because I just know me.
Oh yeah. You regret it the next day. Yeah, see.
Like something like today I might think, oh man, this looks really cool. I put it on my skin. The next day I'm like, oh, this is dumb.
Yep, yep.
I just know me.
That's why I only got three. My name, there's one on my arm, and this right here. And plus, they are some people have so many. I'm like, wow, I can't have that many. Some people have a lot. So, do you ever go back to your Dominican Republic?
I've been there, but it was years ago.
Okay.
I'm thinking about going back
To
soon-ish.
to vacation.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, yeah, I definitely don't want to live there.
Okay. Yeah.
It's one of those places where like you only go back if you're rich, you know?
Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. Okay.
Because it's still, you know, like a third world country, you know? A lot of
Yeah.
opportunity and a lot of
So,
the conveniences that we have here, they don't have there sometimes, you know? So,
like what? Like I
uh,
said.
like over there, it's common for like the lights to go out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you've ever been to a place like that, but like the power going out is just kind of like common.
Really?
Oh, yeah. There's like ways around it and stuff, but like it's a poor place. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, it's great to vacation if you go like to the tourist areas
To the
and stuff.
tourist area. Got it. Okay.
But to live there, let's just say the quality of life would be a lot lower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hmm.
So Dominican Republic is on the side of Haiti, right?
It's the same island, but yeah,
The same island. Okay,
yeah.
got it. So it's really like a a border
What do you mean?
between Haiti and
Like a border? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh
Yeah, there's like a lot of lore behind, I guess, the people and why the border is there. It's
okay,
like
okay, okay, okay.
even spiritual, believe it or
Oh, okay.
not. But yeah, but that's kind of everywhere, you know.
Okay. So I'll be on YouTube a lot and I'll be looking up stuff. I didn't see Dominican Republic. I didn't see that one yet. But I be seeing like I seen a video of Haiti, and it was people was trying to go over to Dominican Republic
Yeah.
because it was better over there.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah. This is the best massage ever.
Yeah. Yeah, before this, off camera, you were telling me that you got like the massage like at the mall.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't recommend those to anybody. Even if you're like, oh, but you know what, my shoulder hurts, whatever. I'm like, just wait till you get an actual massage. You will feel way better anyways. Just because like the environment matters. And if you're in the middle of the mall, there's people walking by, there's like loud music playing. Even if you want to relax, you can't really relax.
Got it.
That's just how we are. Like we have certain defense mechanisms in our mind.
Mm-hmm. And that's how it was, because people was looking at me. I'm like, oh, let me close my eyes. And I just got one. It was like for 15, 20 minutes. Like you say, with the clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
Beating your back down. Woo, 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 woo.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. With the clothes on. So how long have you been doing massages?
I think I'm going into 9 years now.
What? That is so good. That's why you. That's why I feel good like this.
Might be 8 or 9. I
Yes.
don't know. I time travel, so you know.
Okay. That is so good.
Yeah, I learned a lot through massage. Just kind of seeing the world. Because like we live in such a like a touchless society.
Hmm.
So back when like 2020 happened, we were like kind of forced, you know, legally to be 6 feet away from everybody.
Yeah.
Notice how like that happened
Can
to
I say
me.
something right quick? Wait. So you see right here? It's psoriasis. My psoriasis.
Yeah, I can blur it out. No problem.
Okay.
I
Okay.
got you.
So it's nothing that it's just. So basically, it's like a little. It's a skin condition, right? That people get all. That you can get. I don't know how. I don't know how I got it. I think it's in my.
Well, from the camera on the side, you don't even see the leg, so I'll just keep the
Okay.
camera there.
And
Or
that's how it is.
yeah, it's all
So
good.
I take a medication for it, Skyrizi. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
My cousin, she has it as well. And how I know she had it, she was on Instagram one day. And let me start how I first heard it. So when I first found out I had it, it was like last year to be honest. So I had it for a while, and I did not know that I had psoriasis. I just know it was like a little thing came up or whatever on my
Mm-hmm.
leg. And I was like, what is that? And it came up again. I went to the doctor and they just kept giving me a cream. The cream did not, like, why'd you give me this cream? The cream not working. So then it's like kept happening. So I went to the dermatologist and they told me I had psoriasis. I didn't believe them at first. I was like, I do not have psoriasis. Because, like, not saying it like this, I was like, I'm a black girl. I went and looked it up and I was like, that's not a condition that I should have. Like, I was just thinking that. But then, like last year, I went on social media, and my cousin went to talk about it, and it made me feel so much better about it. And that's when I went to the doctor, and I was like, "Let me see about this." I went to another dermatologist, and he said that's what it is.
Wow.
And I could have been got treated for it, but I just didn't believe it.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, no. So it's like genetic, I believe. It's nothing that nobody can get. It's just like a skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I all the time I hear people talk about like skin issues and problems and
Yeah.
things like that, and I think this sounds funny, but and it's not that I'm trying to bring race into it, but
No.
it matters genetically.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have to take care of our skin differently depending on your skin tone, skin
Yeah.
color, things like that.
You so right about that. I'm
So for
telling you.
me, I'm just like I'm very adaptable to the sun. So I can get lighter or darker depending on the time of year, how much sun I get, no problem. If someone is white, they would have to kind of like be like, okay, I can be outside, but I got to limit
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
how much I'm
Yep.
outside and things like that. And like from there and how much you limit it, like that's where some people can get problems or not. And, we're not all created equal when it comes to skin.
Yep.
And
That
we
is
have to
so true.
understand that.
Yeah. But my skin, I'm gonna tell you, it looks so much better than before. Before it was like it was all over. My cousin, I seen hers. Oh my God! I said I couldn't see how you. I would have been crushed because she have it all over her body. But she take her medications too, so they say hers will go away within like 2 or 3 years because hers was so bad.
Really?
Yes. And you wouldn't think again, like I say, I was like, how can we get this? And we was just like, what's going on? But then maybe, I don't know, maybe it's in our family, I know.
Yeah.
Because I got another cousin who has skin condition. Like, I'm like, what is going on? There's something in our family. Yeah. The best massage ever. So have you ever thought about doing videos for other people?
What do you mean?
Like, for their business and stuff?
I've thought about it. It's just that I don't know. People are weird about how they pay and what they're trying to get out of it, and
Yeah.
like it's not really consistent. So then I have to constantly go to different businesses, and
Yeah.
it's the kind of work that I don't want put
Yeah.
on me right now, just because like I'm trying to build something with a chiropractor and then also with myself, and I'm like a little bit too much right now. Maybe in the
Yeah.
future, who knows? But
Yeah.
I do eventually want to get to a place where I can show different businesses like a business model of using social media to grow their business.
Yeah.
I want to do that. But first, I have to kind of prove it and then have
Yep.
multiple businesses on my own. Like, look, I grew it using social media. You can do it too if you buy this blueprint, I can do it that way. But first, I have to grow it myself.
Yep.
So, what I want to do right now is have you flip facing up.
Okay.
And when you flip facing up, I want you to scooch down so that your head is on the bed, not the headrest.
Okay.
And
Tell
then
it again, turn around.
yeah. And then you scooch down towards your feet. Towards your feet, like down. Like down more. So that your head is completely on the bed. So go down a little bit more. Right there. Perfect, perfect. There we go.
This is so nice.
Boom. Oops. It's all good. Try to make sure nothing comes out. It's all good. And then I'm gonna put your hair this way. Right there. Okay, so far so good, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'd be surprised of how hard it is to do something like this. Because you would think people would just jump onto the chance like, oh, I get a free massage or I get a free thing. Like everybody's kind of like, oh, you know what? Something came up like at the last second. I'm like, really? It's so annoying.
Today,
So it's like something that's free isn't even like good enough anymore. You have to like pay somebody to do something. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay you so that I can massage you. Like that's not gonna work. But I don't know. There's like a lot of entitled people out right now.
they go.
Especially these like Instagram girls. They get paid to just show up somewhere.
I'm doing right.
Like there's like restaurants out there that they'll pay an Instagram girl to show up. They take some pictures and videos and tell people like, oh, you should come here. I went here, and then people will go there. So it's like a business thing. But I'm like, I don't know.
So,
How do you feel about your stomach being shown on camera? Really? Okay. Most girls are like, no. So, how's life? Do you got any, what is it, 2025 New Year's resolutions or whatever.
Mm-hmm. 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 It feels so good just.
It's hard to be here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what keeps popping up on like my feed on my phone? This damn what's it called? Like pop the balloon videos.
Mm-hmm.
Which is so weird because like I'm not subscribed and like somehow I can't stop seeing it on my phone. I'm like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Just relax. You don't have that one. So with this technique, kind of allows me to see like how your body kind of sways or doesn't sway. Because there's like a natural motion that we're supposed to have through movement,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of feels like you turn like this way. You're not turning this way enough. Or if it's gonna be shown.
I hear everything you're saying, but I'm meditating. Okay, you want to go? I remember everything. I remember everything.
So this one's gonna be a little bit intense. Because you have a little bit of tension under your traps and neck area. So I'm gonna press down. Not too bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I always use coconut oil
Okay.
or jojoba oil for my massages.
Okay.
So it's really good for the skin.
I heard that. That it's down J, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is I tell my clients after this, go home, take a nice hot bath,
Mm-hmm.
and just let your body kind of absorb the water.
Okay.
You're gonna feel hydrated. It's gonna feel really good.
Mm-hmm. So you said people feel entitled. The girls do feel entitled. And also, what you said about they take pictures and go to restaurants to open them up. That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I feel like it's a lot of restaurants in Tampa open it up because of pictures and word of mouth. Like, we have so many restaurants open over these past 2 or 3 years, all of a sudden that we never heard of. The Fresh Kitchen, like so much stuff.
Yeah.
Only thing you do is bring a content creator in there.
Yeah.
And like you said, everybody gonna start coming. And you bring that content creator in there that's in that city too. Because I've noticed there's a lot of places from Houston, restaurants from Houston, they're bringing it to Tampa.
Yeah, like if you wanted to, you could just start I don't know, YouTube channel just going around different Tampa restaurants and give it like a review. At first, nobody's gonna care, but then once you start getting some clout, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you know what? I gotta get the Sierra girl to come over to this restaurant that's gonna open up." And
That makes sense. I like that. Because I like that. I like YouTube.
that's bad.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's almost surprising how women don't realize these certain gifts and powers that they have. So, for example, let's say there's a restaurant, it's completely dead, and then all of a sudden 10 hot girls show up. 50 guys are going to show up just because there's 10 hot girls. And I wish more women kind of understood that. Like, if you go to the right place, the right time, you have a lot of power. And, you can draw. What some people call drawing is like you draw in a crowd, And once you understand that and you know how to utilize that, oh, you're set. You're golden.
Some girls do understand it. And the ones who get it is rich. Get it. I like how you think.
Just relax your arm. Relax the arm. But take note of that. There are times where you think you're relaxed, but you're actually not.
Yeah.
Not just here, but out there. So you can be at work and you think you're chilling, but in reality, you might be like,
I do. Me?
Let me change this camera real quick. Oh, no, it's good.
But I like how we use it. Temple restaurants, that sounds nice. Because Temple have a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I always say start off with like brunch places, just because like Tampa isn't just like what it used to be 20 years ago where like nobody even knew what Tampa was. A lot of people come here for a vacation. And so if you were to make a bunch of brunch videos, people come in, they're vacationing, they're going to look up on Google, maybe YouTube, like, hey, what's the best brunch places around? They see your videos, they can be like, oh, who's this girl? Oh, she's going around to the best brunch places. Hey, she's going to go to that one place that I was checking out. They watch the videos, they like you, they like the review. Now they're going to the restaurant. Now that restaurant's making money because you made that video, and then you can just tell restaurants like, look, you want to make more money? Bring me in. Let me come in for free.
Right. Let me try it. That's good.
Sorry. So now, everybody's favorite part, the feet.
Oh, Lord. So, I'll tell you this. You're going to definitely see it. The camera's on? You do editing and stuff, right? You going to edit? Yeah.
I'm going to edit, don't worry.
No, what I was going to say. So, this side, you're going to definitely see. See it, okay? That's
What do
all
you mean?
right. That's all right.
Let's see.
Oh, if you just do the feet like this, it's fine. This is the favorite part. I already feel a difference. I guess it's the air that just hit it.
Hold on.
You got everything set up. That's so nice. It smells good in here. It feels so relaxing, comfortable.
I mean, they just look like regular feet to me. You'll see it on camera. Like, it doesn't look anything bad.
So listen, whenever you finish a video, you can send me a little video I can put on my TikTok.
Sure.
Okay. I'll put on my Instagram and TikTok. And I'll tag you. So yeah. Because they're gonna be like, look at this. It's a full body massage. I know a lot of people who need this type of stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to grow a following on YouTube.
YouTube, okay.
I have people who watch and I have some subscribers, but I don't
Oh.
really have like a following like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
So have you ever looked inside of like, I know we was talking about like Fiverr. You know what Fiverr is?
yeah.
So have you ever looked inside of Fiverr for like trying to help you get followers? Like I don't know if that helped or not. I did it. I did Fiverr for some things, but not for growing my.
Personally, I
Social
don't
medias.
need to. I know how to like
Oh, you know how this? Okay, got it.
maneuver some of the stuff without needing
Okay.
somebody else.
Okay.
But I think it's a good place for beginners to kind of like outsource certain things.
Yeah. So I want to go on there as well. I want to go on there for my TikTok. I need to get 10,000 followers.
How many do you have?
I have 4,200.
Okay, so you're almost halfway there.
Yes, but the videos I do on TikTok, I'm just talking about people, business, blogs, that type of stuff. And it's like, I get tired of doing it, to be honest.
Well, go around and
But
review places.
I know I need to try that out.
This could be your first one. Give me a review. Be like,
'Cause
this
what-
guy sucks.
Yeah.
No.
No. Well, but people like negativity, so that'll draw me in. Just put this guy sucks the first sentence, then start saying all the good stuff.
Yeah.
That'll get the views. That's all you say. The first, they say the first 5 seconds, you got to make it sound good for the people to watch it, right?
Yeah.
You gotta make it. So I will do this again. This is so nice. So do you learn about this stuff? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's all connected.
Mm. It's all connected. Nice.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how most massage therapists were actually really smart about the body, and I wouldn't say like we can like rival doctors, but we know a lot. But most people don't really think of us as doctors, you know?
Mm. Yes, y'all are. Y'all doing this feels so good. I can't believe you're doing it for 9 years. Yeah. A lot of people like to. So do you watch a lot of YouTube or do you watch your channel? Some people are like that.
It's funny. It's more like I get into a producer mindset. So I don't watch it as a consumer.
Got it.
I watch like what is trending, what is good, what is bad, what are people talking about.
Got it.
So when I'm doing this, I basically had to like deconstruct the idea in my head. I'm like, okay, why would somebody watch this? And I actually posted like that one pilot video that I showed you when we were at Krispy Kreme. That one was just like a test to see how it would do. And it was okay. The only problem is that there was no talking. It was just ASMR. You just hear the massage. Some people watched it. Some people liked it, which is cool. However, you can't really become a fan of something that there's no talking.
Got it.
So now that we're talking, I'm hoping somebody's going to be like, hey, I like that conversation, or
Yeah.
they might chime in, or whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
Or they might have a different opinion on something, whatever, you know?
That is absolutely right. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm a consumer, and I want to be the other part. I'm a consumer
Producer.
first. I'm gonna tell you, I watch all type of videos on there. I watch something like this, and like you say, I watch it if it's talking. So I watch videos. I watch all type of videos on YouTube.
So what I would suggest for you to do now is like look at all the things that you like and you're a fan of, and then question yourself and be like, why do I like this? Like what is the thing that you are a fan of? It might be something emotional. It might be something tied to nostalgia. Maybe you like a girl because she looks like you. Whatever it may be, and just kind of take notes.
Really? So lately, this crazy. I've been watching the Egyptian stuff.
What do you mean?
I cannot think.
Like pyramids, or
Yes, the Egyptian pyramids. I swear. And I've been watching the cave videos.
like conspiracies, or
Well, a little bit, yeah. A
Yeah.
lot of it was that.
like who built them, or
And
things
who
like
built
that.
them, and yeah, how they was built. Yeah, I watch that type of stuff.
Yeah, I'm into all that kind of stuff.
Me too, me too. I'm telling you, when I go home after work, you like what you doing? I don't just be laying down. I like YouTube. And I click on that type of stuff. I like learning.
Yeah.
Like I like looking at that. Also, I've been watching cave videos.
Like people exploring caves.
Yeah, and been
Oh.
passing away in the cave.
Yeah. There's these videos that I'll watch. I think it's on Instagram. These people would explore abandoned places.
Okay.
So they'll sometimes go to like abandoned buildings. Sometimes they go to abandoned towns. Believe it or not, those are a thing.
I think I've seen something like a town, maybe. one
Yeah.
time. Now I seen them go to like the people, celebrities' old houses.
Yeah. There was one. I think some people were saying that it's like Michael Jordan's old house or
So,
something like that,
I
like a
just-
mansion.
Yeah, so I ain't see that one. I seen like Tina Turner's and all them. Yeah, so I know what you're talking about. I be watching that as well.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy they still have these houses.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody moving in them. Some of them be just it's still the same from years ago.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you think they still paying taxes on that?
That's the weirdest thing to me, because I think this is gonna sound really weird, but I
No, you
think
good.
most adult concepts are dumb. So the idea of like needing to pay property taxes
Yeah.
makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like if it's your house, it's your house. Who are you paying now? You know,
Exactly.
like it makes no sense.
Exactly. I'm telling you.
And like the fact that like homeless people exist, but we have empty houses, I'm
Empty
like,
houses.
this doesn't make any sense to me.
Exactly. It does. Mm-mm. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, they still like you said, Michael Jordan. That's probably his old house from 1995,
bro.
and it's 2025.
Sometimes I make up conspiracies in my head. So like, let's say Michael Jordan. In my head, it almost doesn't make any sense that we barely see him.
Okay, I get it.
Like, imagine you just turn on ESPN, you're watching a basketball game in Chicago or wherever. Why don't you see Michael Jordan? I mean,
That's
where
true.
is he?
Where is he? That's true.
It's the weirdest thing. So I'm like, sometimes I'll be like, what if he died and they cloned him, or I don't know, something like that, some crazy.
You know what? I was thinking stuff, but I never thought of that. But listen, you're not wrong. I'm
Yeah.
not mad at that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not mad at that theory right there. But you're right.
Because you would think like one of the greatest basketball players of all time, people are still wearing his sneakers. You would think you would just see him on Instagram or whatever. We don't see him.
At all.
I'm like, is he gone? Like, was he gone like 20 years ago and we just never knew? Like,
At all. You don't see him. We see more of his son, of his son
Yeah.
than him. You're right about that.
it's the weirdest thing. So then I'll just continue to make conspiracies in my head. And if they come true, I'm like, I called it. You know? Like-
So I promise you, me and my friend, we talk all the time about stuff like different things, right? So when we have our little conspiracies and it happens, we'll say $1 million because that's what we're gonna get. So I can show you my phone. We got so many. The other day I just gave her $500,000 because she was talking about Bow Wow is a good artist and this and that. And then the other man got on the line and he said the same thing she said. And I say, here you go, $500,000. So that's what we do. I'm with you. Listen, we thinking like, what? Let me ask you a question. What's your sign?
My sign? I'm a Leo. What, are you a Leo? Or you hate Leos? What happened? What happened?
Why did you have to be a Leo?
What?
I am a
Aries?
Uh-uh.
Virgo? Like, do we hate each other? Like, I don't know how it goes.
You don't? Okay. First of all, I don't believe in it.
It's not that I don't believe in it, but I just don't know all the rules.
Okay. Leo's. You like them. I don't know. What did I say? Oh my God. I have experienced a Leo. And you seem so. Yeah, Leos are charming people. They are.
That's the thing,
They
though. Like,
connect to Virgos.
so I have one brother and one sister. I live with my sister. Me and my sister, we're both Leos. We're very similar.
Okay.
My brother, also Leo, we're very different.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
there's some things that do make sense, like on paper, but then there's some things that are just like, some of the times, like, it just doesn't really go with any other things. So.
Yeah.
So I go more of like a spectrum. So like if someone is a Aquarius, whatever, they might have some of the traits, but that doesn't necessarily have all the traits.
Yeah. Okay. Why you say Aries though?
Oh no, I was just just guessing.
Yeah, Virgo. Virgos are the well-rounded people. Nice people. Leos are nice people too. Leo friendships are good, great.
So I like to use some eucalyptus. Opens up the airways. But hopefully, if you enjoy yourself, we'll see you again. I'm hoping maybe YouTube likes you.
Yeah, hopefully they do in our conversation.
I had this like kind of like, I wouldn't say fear, but this funny thing in my head where I feel like most people are gonna be like, why are they talking so much? It's a massage. Because most people, when they think of massage, they think very quiet. However, I would say 99% of the time, me and my clients are talking about the craziest things. Like, is Michael Jordan dead? Like, so I'm like, hey, let me put that on camera and see if other people would enjoy that. And that's kind of where the concept came from. But yeah.
That is true what you said about the talking, but everybody different, right? Then when it's too quiet, they be like, I want to hear some talking.
Right.
Then when they talking, they're like, they're talking too much. What do y'all like?
So hopefully you like the massage. Everybody at home, like and subscribe. And
I
yeah.
love the massage. Loved it.
Goodbye.